hobby family? It is your boy K-Dub. This is K-Dub's High Five. Five rapid fire questions with your favorite hobby faces. And today we bring in the host of the X National 24 event happening next week all over Twitter or X, all the way from Maryland to Washington State. My friend Zion at Baby Zion on X. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm good. How's it going? I'm just honored to be in this position to even be on the Zoom call, be on the YouTube, and be able to express what I do.
Heck yes, man. Well, I wouldn't say honored yet because we haven't done the interview yet. But I appreciate you being willing to do it, taking the time out of your busy work day to do it. How it works, man. Five hobby related questions. I'm gonna throw them at you one right after another. Ready to take on the high five?
I'm ready.
All right, man. You are Zion at Baby Zion on X. Walk us through a little bit who you feel like you are when it comes to the hobby, or more importantly, the social media hobby.
Um, Social media hobby. I feel like I've been influenced by a whole lot of things, and it's really come from my experience, from what I've seen.
Hmm.
And to describe my role, I would say almost as a promoter, but the deep down into it, it's more like a connector. I
Hmm.
love connecting sellers to buyers and buyers to sellers, and also just lighting the positivity in sales, and also helping sellers, get that extra step that they might not get just from like doing it on their own. Obviously, the people that I support, they're amazing sellers and they know what they're doing, they're
Hmm.
experienced. And, sometimes just a little boost can take them a long way.
For
And
sure.
also to get them to see a buyer goes to their sale. Next thing you know, they're buying from them for their lifetime. They get connected with, they meet them, they have
Sure.
good conversations. They can become best friends after that. So I've started the Z Stack track where I
Hmm.
basically list down every sale that I see on my own timeline. Of course,
Hmm.
I don't see every single sale that there is in the world. It's probably thousands upon thousands, but I list as many as I can, and it doesn't matter from big, small, high end, low end. I list every single one with the same degree of attention.
For sure.
And also have the sales spotlight, where it's almost like a premium stack track where I'll retweet every single tweet of their sale,
Hmm.
constantly engage in their sales. Sometimes I'll do like mini giveaways in their sales,
Yeah.
but just overall, just like putting a huge spotlight on their sale rather than the other ones that you'll see in the stack track.
For sure.
And now I am the host of the new X National now. So it's my hobby experience has been growing fast recently,
Hmm.
and I'm always looking for new ways to adapt and almost just change what I do in a more positive aspect.
For sure, for sure. I like how you said that, man. You're not a promoter, you're a connector. And because in the hobby world and the buying and selling world, it's not just about promoting. I mean, anyone can retweet, but that idea
Right.
of connecting a buyer to a seller or a seller to a buyer, vice versa, I think is a pretty important thing, man. And it's really cool that you've kind of found your lane or your niche there. And I'm really excited to hear more about X National, but also for you to be kind of hosting that and be a part of that. But let's talk a little bit about you, the collector. Who do you feel like has influenced you as a collector when it comes to sports cards?
Like I said, I've been influenced by a lot of people.
Okay.
Uh, I've seen so many sales, and like I love the thing that keeps me going is I love seeing different cards.
Hmm.
And my collecting has changed like almost every couple months. I went from like player oriented collections, and I went to
Hmm.
team collections. Now I don't have any personal PCs right now. It's all just like open, and I was like, I think I just want to collect just cool cards at this point.
Sure. Oh,
Because sometimes finding those individual cards aren't as easy as it is just collecting just
hmm.
a bunch of cool cards.
Totally. Totally. Well, there's no cooler cards to look for than 90s hoops inserts, my friend. So if you're looking for some cool cards,
That
hit me up, man. I got a list of great 90s inserts. But did you always collect? Did you collect as a kid? Did you start collecting later in life? When did sports cards become a part of your life?
um I can remember one Christmas specifically,
Okay.
2012.
Okay.
I asked for one box of it was some NFL cards. I believe it was tops at the time,
Okay.
and I specifically asked for those. It was just the big jumbo set where you get
Mhm.
every player that was in the set.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, I got it. As soon as I got it, I started playing football with those cards. I was treating like they were actual players playing football, clashing the cards together, having no idea, what
Yeah.
I'm actually holding in my hands.
Hmm.
And also at the time, my brother used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and he had
Okay.
like this nice gold case. And these good Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I always thought were amazing. They were shining, doing everything they possibly could to stand out. And at the time, I wasn't a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, so I was like, I don't like those. But after a while, after 2012, I actually didn't collect any more cards beyond that point.
Hmm.
And now from late 2021, 2022, that's when I entered a giveaway for a Miguel Cabrera card,
Okay.
where it was from the game they had where it was snowing.
Hmm.
And I thought the card was just amazing. I was like, I need this. And I said, I'm a Tigers fan. I need this. I entered the giveaway. Ended up didn't winning, but I got another card instead.
Yeah.
And at that point on, it just kind of like ramped on. I started just like looking up Detroit Tigers cards, Milwaukee
Hmm.
Bucks cards. And I'm like, I need these. And then like now I'm on X and I'm seeing like all these different cars, like this amazing community and hobby that's like within sports car. I'm like, I've never seen none of this in my life.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was sports card shows, local card shops. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's really taken on from my football class of 2012.
I doubt you're still clashing cards today, though, huh?
Oh, absolutely not. This.
Oh, all right, man. Well, let's get into the cards a little bit. You said Tigers, you said Bucks. We all have that Grail card, that card we've always wanted. Maybe it's just a really cool card that you've had in mind. But for you, what's the Grail chase? What's the card you've always wanted for your collection and why?
This has actually changed over time as well because I had a goal this year. It was a Maglio Ordonez 1 of 1.
Okay,
So I actually got that this year
nice.
and ended up selling that off. So so now like my Grail card is now, I would say, a Giannis autograph card of any kind. I
Really?
know
Okay.
that they're not relatively cheap at all. So one day I'll obviously get there, but I
Yeah.
think that would be like the ultimate Grail if I had to choose one.
What about Giannis? Why the draw there?
I'm a big time Bucks fan, even
Okay.
though Giannis isn't my favorite player, but
Okay.
he's a big reason why I do like the Bucks.
Hmm.
Obviously, Brandon Jennings is my all time favorite
Let's
player,
go. Yes. Okay.
and I do have a lot of cards from him. So I wouldn't say he's the ultimate Grail because I do have a lot of autographs and mem cards of him, but I don't
Yeah.
have anything of like Giannis.
Hmm.
And I think the only thing of Giannis I actually gave to my little brother that also likes the Bucks. So I was like, here, you can have these. I'll come back around to Giannis.
Oh, man, Brandon Jennings is a great throwback guard name. I feel like he gets a little bit lost in the kind of mid 2000s, later 2010s, as far as a guy who really played the guard position really, really well. A lot
Right.
of
Now,
people. And was he left-handed too?
yes, he was left-handed.
Yeah, and I
And
love left-handed Michael Redd. I mean, I love them left-handed shooters.
mhm,
So yeah, that's awesome, man. I
yeah,
love that.
and I used to watch the Bucks for a long time. And
Okay.
Brandon Jennings, when I played basketball, Brandon Jennings reminded me of like how I am. Like I wasn't
Mm,
tall, I wasn't like super strong or had the craziest athletic ability, but
yeah,
Brandon Jennings, he had that killer instinct in
for
him that
sure. Yeah,
when he knew he just wanted to take over a game, he's
yeah.
just taking it over. And he was lightning fast, which I was. Still kind of am. I got slower, but
That happens, man. Oh, I love it. All right, well, let's get to the product. He said, 2012, you got that Topps football box, but you got all the money in the world. You can rip any hobby box or sports card box, past or present. What hobby box or what box would you like to rip and why?
so I think we're going back down the Giannis road here.
Okay.
So it'll be 2013 Panini Prism for basketball.
Yes. Yes.
Obviously, that's Giannis's rookie year,
Hmm.
and I've seen so many Giannis rookie cards.
Yes.
in the recent years, and I'm like, man, so it'd be so crazy to own one because his values is only going to go up,
Yeah.
especially at the end of his career. He
For
enters the Hall of Fame, which he should be.
Yes.
So his rookie card is only going to go up from where it's at now. So opening 2013 Panini Prism and like pulling that card, that'll probably be like one of the best things ever.
For sure. And I mean, is there a more iconic? I mean, I would say maybe the Zion Prism rookie, but during the pandemic, when sports cards prices were going everywhere, the Giannis
Mhm.
Prism rookie, I mean, that was over and over again. You saw that just creeping up as far as sales go. A lot of that has to do with, I think, Gary V pushed a lot of Giannis stuff.
Right.
But I think if you look back, it's probably one of those cards that we're going to remember spiking the highest during that
Hmm.
pandemic craze. So
I
and as
I
a Bucks
couldn't.
fan, pulling the rookie card of one of the all-time great Bucks, can't go wrong.
Right.
So,
I,
very, very
I
cool.
couldn't imagine going back in 2013 and opening it and then
Yeah.
pulling him and then seeing down the line just not knowing how
Yeah.
great he is now
Oh,
or great he has been so far in the NBA.
oh, for
Because
sure.
you see like Zion Williamson now, his rookie card was like the big chase.
Yeah.
But now we see, his injuries plaguing him and things.
Sure.
So, his values then like went up and down a little bit, but he still has crazy potential.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So, all right, man. Well, let's get to our last question here. You mentioned you were the host of the X National 2024 happening on Twitter. I got the hashtag here. XNAT24 is the hashtag. Walk me through a little bit for people who don't know what that is, tuning in. Maybe they're on Twitter or not on Twitter or X. How would you kind of describe what that is? What's going on? What's happening with the X National 2024?
So the X National 2024 is basically I can't go to Cleveland for the national show this year. So it's a way for people that can't go, and obviously people that can go can participate in the X National. But particularly a lot of sellers that can't go and would like to still sell. National is a time where a lot of the sales is going on is at the national.
For sure.
Like social media could be on a little dry spell for the 4 days that's going on, but the X National brings it back to social media. So where sellers and buyers can have something that's going on for them while the national is going on.
There you
And
go.
obviously for sellers, it's the requirements. There's not really no requirements other than being a respectable, trustworthy, and just
Yeah.
a good seller and reputable.
Hmm.
Like this year, I didn't really have an invite system. I basically just put it out a tweet. Who
Hmm.
was in the Twitter National last year? Who
Yeah.
would like to do it? Who would like to do it again? I mean, some sellers that I do know, I did send them like little personal things, asking did they want to join. But
For sure.
whoever said yes to it, I accepted them in with open arms. It's a free thing. Just
Yeah.
come in, sell. We all use the same hashtag. We basically building a good community
Hmm.
within the X National. A lot of sellers from big to small. Some people have 5,000 followers. Some have 200 followers. But
Hmm.
we're all connecting. We're all gaining knowledge and experiences from all of us. We have 50 sellers this year, which to
Oh,
me is amazing for the first time, and
sure.
I'm beyond grateful for the 50 sellers that I do have. They're all amazing sellers, great,
Hmm.
trustworthy, and they're honored and respected within the community.
For sure.
Obviously, we had some hiccups in basically the travel through the final completion, but we all get through them.
Yeah.
And
I think it's pretty cool, man. I mean, it's like you said, not everyone's able to attend the national. The national, the biggest sports card show on earth. Why not open something up for someone who can attend using the platform of social media? And I think that's what you've created with the X National is you have these online card tables, so to speak,
mhm.
where people are selling cards and you can buy for people who aren't able to attend. So kudos to you for being willing to kind of take that on. I know 50 plus sellers. I can only imagine kind of the legwork that you're having to put in, make sure people stay connected, making sure people
Mhm.
tag you, use the hashtag. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty exciting thing.
So this year I created a spreadsheet. So this year, so all sellers they have that spreadsheet, and it enables us to do our giveaways and contests.
For sure.
Right now, I do have a giveaway going on. It's the final 2 days actually.
Okay. There we go.
The winner shirt from RotoWare, which they do MLB licensed shirts.
Cool.
We have a lot of sellers doing their own giveaways, promoting
Mm,
the X National that's going to happen.
okay.
And like I said, we got giveaways for buyers. So I know one of them is like most cards bought. So if you go into the X National, you buy the most cards, you're gonna win the giveaway. We also have the most stackers. So if you go around, there's a little trick here. If you buy one card from every stacker, you know. And we also have contests and things for sellers as well. So like I said, most cards sold. That's
Yeah.
going to be one of them.
Very
We
cool.
just want to keep it fun,
Yeah.
and entertaining for everyone. We just don't want to have boring. Everyone just go ahead and sell.
Yeah.
Do just give 4 days. Like we want to make something competitive, but also have fun at the same time with it.
Cool. Cool. Well, before I get you out of here, man, what are the details of X National? I know we got hashtag XNAT24. When's it happening? Where's it going down? Kind of give me the nitty gritty details.
So X National will only be happening on X, formerly
Okay.
known as Twitter.
Okay.
July 24th to the 28th, so relatively around the same time as the actual national going on.
Okay.
Everyone can follow along using the hashtag XNAT24,
Okay.
and you'll see it on every single seller's sale post.
Okay.
And actually, funny story about the XNAT24. So within our group chat that we have, we decided the first initial hashtag was going to be XNAT. And before even going in, I didn't deep dive with the hashtag. You normally want to check out the hashtag. So we did XNet, and I was like, you know what, let me actually check out the hashtag, see what kind of post up there. It was terrible post that was inside the XNet. So I don't think I'm gonna go in the description on on what it was, but
We will not recommend.
I was like, yeah, we can't use this. So then we started just trying out different hashtags, and
For sure.
XNet24 was one that was unused before. So we was like,
There
we're
we
going to
go.
use this.
First
And
time ever. Love it.
from
Love it. Cool. Cool. All right, man. Well, let's high five first at the end of the high five. Boom. Throw it up there. You can follow Zion at _ baby Zion _ on X or Twitter. Also, please follow along with X National 2024 hashtag XNAT24. Don't forget that XNAT24.
Do not forget the
Also,
XNet24.
also, please make sure to subscribe to the channel Dizzy Dub One. Follow me on Twitter or X at Mr. K-Dub. Shout out to our high five endorsers, LJ's Card Shop and at Midwest Box Breaks over there on Twitter or X as well. Hey man, I look forward to hearing how this goes. I'm gonna be at National. You can guarantee when I'm popping into X, I'll make sure to be shouting out and pumping what's going on. So good luck to you
Thank
guys
you.
and good luck to those 50 sellers, man. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all take care. We'll see you guys at the actual national, or we'll see you guys at X National 2024 happening over on X. Take care, guys.